Okay, I'm just waiting for the jail to connect here. They're on. I just don't know if they have Mr. Conradi in the polycard room yet. So if everybody can just hold on for a minute.
Okay. There you go. All right. Thank you.
All right, sir, is your name Gary Conradi Jr.?
Yes.
Okay, we're on the record now. This is Tina Crabtree versus Gary Conradi Jr., case number 08-12760. The record should reflect that Mr. Conradi is appearing today by video from the Otsego County Jail. We have Ms. Krause present on behalf of friend of the court. We have Mr. Brown here present for purposes of arraignment on behalf of Mr. Conradi. Mr. Conradi, you're before the court here today on a child support enforcement matter. You had been ordered to appear before the court back on June 5th of 2023. That's been a recommendation that you be found in contempt for failing to pay child support by the referee in April of 2023. That hearing was set, as I said, for June 5th, and you did not appear for that hearing. A bench warrant was issued and has been outstanding since that time. Do you understand why you're before the court today?
I do now, yeah.
Okay. Couple of things. Ms. Krause, would this be a first or subsequent finding of contempt?
It appears to be the first.
Okay, so Mr. Conradi, if you are found guilty of contempt for failing to pay child support, the maximum penalty you could face would be up to 45 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Krause, can you tell me what the status is? This bench warrant obviously has been out there for a while. Can you just update me on the status of the file and then what friend of the court is asking to do going forward?
Yes, this is an arrears only case as of August of 2023 when the youngest child on the case emancipated. The balance on the case is $17,154.79. The last payment was received by a prior income withholding in February of 2023 in the amount of $943.64. The friend of the court is requesting contempt pursuant to the referee's recommendation from a period of March 1st of 2023 through April 19th of 2023 and would request to adjourn to March 3rd in front of your honor to address that.
Okay, and in terms of Mr. Conradi's status, or I know that, you know, we had a typical performance bond issued.
The friend of the court would not be opposed to a PR bond as the defendant is being held on additional charges in 2 other counties. Following conditions upon his release, the defendant would need to contact our office to discuss his case further.
Okay. All right. Mr. Brown, anything that you wanted to add?
Yes, Your Honor. As was just mentioned, he does have some cases going on in 2 other counties. He does have some holds there, as I am aware. Because a PR bond is not opposed, I would not recommend a PR bond. I would ask the court to enter a very minimal cash bond because of his holds. If he is released from here on a PR bond, he will not be gaining any kind of credit and he will be incarcerated or lodged in another county. There's 2 holds on him. So for the benefit of my client, as far as any kind of jail credit, I would ask the court to enter a minimal cash bond.
All right, Mr. Conradi, do you have any issue with that?
I don't guess. I don't know.
You want a chance to talk to Mr. Brown here privately for a minute?
Okay.
Well, that's up to you. I'm asking you. Do you want to have a chance to talk to him?
Oh, sure.
Okay. And Ms. Kraus, just for the record, you were asking to have this set in March. Was that what you said?
Correct.
Okay, Mr. Brown, in your conversation with Mr. Conradi, did that change anything about your position regarding bond?
Your Honor, just for a little background here, he apparently has a hold in Mackinac, a hold in Bay City as well. I'm assuming that they have revoked his bonds in those matters. He does not really understand what's going on in those cases. So for the benefit of Mr. Conradi, to accumulate credit in all three counties, as best as I can figure based on my conversations with him, I would ask the court to impose a minimal, maybe a $50 cash bond in this particular matter.
Okay, Mr. Conradi, do you have any problem with that?
No.
Okay. All right, so the court will adopt the recommendation as stated by Ms. Kraus. The court will set this for a hearing in March. And the court will set bond in this case in the amount of $100 cash. Should Mr. Conradi post bond, the court will order that that bond be applied to the account in this case. And then we'll proceed further in March. Mr. Conradi, if you are released from the Otsego County Jail at any time prior to that hearing, you need to, one of the conditions of your bond will be that you contact the friend of the court office immediately upon release, okay?
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
I did during their meeting was able to review the file a little further. It does appear that there has been a prior contempt, and that was with Judge Cooper on December 21st of 2015. So this would be to recommend a second finding of contempt at least.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I don't think there's anything else we need to address for the record today. Mr. Conradi, have you provided an updated address to the jail when you were arrested there or brought to Otsego County?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Ms. Kraus, anything further we need to address for the record today?
No, thank you.
Mr. Brown?
No, Your Honor, thank you.